Hello, students, and welcome to today's English lesson. Today, we shall be looking at section 3 of your textbook, that is writing skills, and we shall discuss the sixth writing skill in your textbook, that is group discussion. As you can see in this image, group means more than two people sitting together and discussing about a particular topic. So let us understand the true meaning of group discussion. A group discussion is a formal discussion conducted on a topic among a group of 10 to 12 participants. Okay. Now, when do you have a group discussion? Usually, you hang out with your friends, you all sit together and you discuss about so many things, right? But a group discussion here is the formal discussion, like if you are working in a company or if you are in a school, college, and your teacher or your professor they put you together into groups in order to discuss a particular topic which they give you. That is a formal discussion. Okay, so it is a topic and there is a group of maybe 10 to 12 participants who sit together for brainstorming. The participants, what they do once they sit in group is they analyze the topic from their respective angles. Like suppose there are 10 people sitting in a group, then all the 10 of them will have their 10 respective angles of thinking about that particular topic. So if the topic is ban of mobile phones in schools and colleges, then all the 10 people, all the 10 participants will have their separate views and angles of thinking about that particular topic. So they will have their own views and opinions, and that particular group is then going to sit together and discuss about each and every views and opinions. Then what happens is once they sit together, there's a topic which is given to them and they contemplate on it for a few minutes and then they start discussing. So what the teacher or in a company, if you are having a group discussion, the person who is conducting the discussion or the person who is conducting the meeting in the form of group discussion, what they will do is they will give you a particular topic. You are supposed to, once you get the topic, you are supposed to contemplate on it. Contemplate on it means you have to start thinking about that particular topic, bring about all the various events, actions, thoughts, ideas, opinions, your opinions. Okay, personally, whatever comes to your mind about that particular topic, you're supposed to bring it into your mind. Okay, once you have all of those things, like it is a function in our brain. As soon as we listen to a particular word, our brain starts making connections to all the possible ideas and thoughts and events and incidences which are related to that particular topic. Okay, so once the topic is given to you, you will start relating to that topic in all the possible angles, and then once you have done that, they will start with the group discussion, so that when the discussion starts, you are easily able to give up your opinion or your views because you have already have had it in your mind. Okay, so the discussion is usually for 10 to 15 minutes. Now this group discussion will be for 10 to 15 minutes, not more than that. Okay, then here what happens is experts, they listen to the members and evaluate them. So what will happen here is, like, the person who is conducting the group discussion will, so the person who is conducting the group meeting will listen to each and every member of the group. Okay, if there are 10 members, then they will listen to all 10 of them, and then they will evaluate their topics or their views and their opinions and come to a conclusion. So group discussions are usually held on topics of four kinds. Okay, now there are these four kind of topics wherein you require group discussion, so that you get to choose the best from the entire group. Okay, so the first topic is factual. Okay, means the facts are being discussed in the group. Like a topic like plastics should be banned, so that is a fact because that is the need of the day to day. Okay, and so we have to discuss it with the help of the entire group, so that we get to know what are the views of every person, at least the average person who is living on this planet. Okay, so we require group discussion so we understand the pros and cons of this particular topic. Okay, the next topic is a social or political issue. For example, moral policing. Now, moral policing means what are the things that we are supposed to do? Are we doing it right? Are we doing it wrong? In the society, what are the various behavioral rules and regulations we have to follow? So such kind of topics can be discussed in the form of group discussion, wherein a person maybe who is an introvert, a person who is an extrovert, a person who is very religious, a person who is an atheist, so all of their views and opinions are taken into consideration, and what is best for the society or what is best in the view of political background, all those things are discussed in the group. Then the next topic is abstract. For example, conscience. Okay, so this is something abstract. We cannot, put a particular kind of limitations to this topic. Conscience is like, vast abstract topic which we cannot, the conscience you cannot see, but you can feel it. And so, because you can feel it, you can express your idea about having a conscience. Okay, so such kind of topics also can be taken for group discussion. And the last topic is case study based, where the group discusses a case study and analyzes it or offers a solution. Like for example, a particular incident has taken place somewhere, so the group takes up that particular incident, they study the incident, like what happened, where it happened, when it happened, with whom it happened, and all of those necessary details. Okay, the real life situation or incidents, and then they analyze the entire incident and give solution, like what could be done. Like suppose if there was a robbery that took place in a house, then what are the possible solutions that can be taken in order to prevent such kind of incidences or anything like that. Okay, so a particular incident which has taken place, and that is being brought up here in order to be discussed. So that is a case study based discussion. Now, group discussions are one of the effective interactive methods of classroom learning. Nowadays, earlier when we were in school and stuff like that, we did not have such kind of learning methods. We used to always be seated in our place, and the teacher used to come and she would explain us various things, and then she would leave the class. But nowadays, we follow this kind of learning system wherein there is group discussion. So the teacher divides the class into certain number of groups, and then she gives them the topic, she gives them a particular thing to a particular idea or a particular topic to discuss about, to think about, to start contemplating about, and then the learning is taken further. So they are also used in classrooms. They are used to select candidates for different courses or for jobs by employers. So you will see that nowadays when you go for jobs interviews, you'll see a group of people sitting there together in order to take your interview. So what happens there after you leave the room, once you finish giving the interview, when you leave the room, these people sit together, they start discussing in a group as to what each of them feel about the candidate, and then they decide should he be given the job or not. Okay, so that is another way where the group discussion is used. Then they also use to gauge whether a candidate possesses certain skills required for pursuing a particular course or a job that involves working in groups. Now, we know that there are so many types of jobs around us. Okay, there are so many types of careers that we can take up. But some careers are such wherein you have to work as a group. You cannot work as a single person. You cannot be there as an individual. You have to work together with a group, like in a group, like with a certain number of people. All of you have to work together in order to achieve a particular target. So how we will understand if a particular person is capable of working in a group? Not everybody is having that skill of working in a group, because working in a group needs a lot of maturity. It needs a lot of sacrifice. It needs a lot of understanding on the part of every individual. Okay, because there are so many people, there are so many ideas, there will be so many views, there will be so many opinions. So are you ready to accept those? Are you a good listener? Are you a person who would step down in order to allow the other person's idea if it is good to go ahead? Okay, so all these things are taken into consideration when a job which requires the person work in a group, This group discussion helps to see if that particular individual can take up corrections, if that particular individual can speak or he can put forth his ideas. Okay, so giving opinions, they can solve problems, or they are together to achieve the common goal. So all these things are noticed when group discussions are taken place in such areas. The candidates then are also tested for their knowledge and communication skill. Now, if you're sitting in a group for some kind of discussion, you should be able to contribute something to the group. You cannot just sit down there and listen to whatever everybody is speaking, and then when your chance comes, you will be like having a blank face and don't know what to say, and you'll be like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say, or I don't know what should I add, something like that. So such kind of candidates will cannot work in a group discussion, because in group discussion everybody has to give their views and points. So you should also have knowledge, and your communication skills also should be good, because you should be able to communicate what is going in your mind. There is nobody whose mind is completely empty, they cannot think about anything. They can, but probably they are not able to communicate, they are not able to put forth their ideas. So such kind of difficulties are overcome when you are in a group discussion. So their ability to work as a part of a group and to lead other towards conclusions and solutions are found out. And the last point here, one should be able to use his understanding of a subject to give opinions on it and support his ideas with logical arguments. So you have to use your understanding of subject, whatever topic is given to you, you have to first understand it completely. Only then you will be able to give your opinions about the topic and support your idea with logical arguments. Otherwise, you just say plainly that no, I don't agree with this particular topic, then they'll ask you why, and you should be able to explain why. You should be able to give a logical reason for why you're denying about a particular topic. Okay, so all these things are taken into consideration when you are in a group discussion. Then, since communication is a two-way process, we all are aware about that. When you're communicating, whether we are two of us or we are three of us or whoever it is, we have to keep doing it in two ways. Like somebody has to talk, others have to listen. When the other is talking, we have to listen. So it is a dual process. It is important that besides speaking, one listens to the participants in group discussion and respond to their ideas or take them forward. So you cannot have all the speakers only. If everybody starts speaking, then there's nobody to listen. So you have to speak as well as you should know to listen. So you can contribute to a group discussion in some of the following ways. Now, what are the various ways where you can contribute in a group discussion? First, helping it start. Like you're sitting in a group, all of them are new to each other, nobody knows each other. Maybe you can help them to start with the discussion. Then you can give direction to it. Like, so a discussion is happening about a particular topic, and then while talking they might just move from one topic to the other, which is not even relevant here. Then you can be the one who can bring them back and not allow them to go away from the topic. Okay, you can also make sure that everyone's views are heard and thought about, so that the group moves towards some kind of agreement. Like one person is speaking and the others are only listening. Nobody else is getting chance, or that person is not giving chance to anybody else to talk. So you can be the one like, okay, you finished your opinion. Now next, can you please express your views? Can you please express your opinions? So in that way, you can make sure that everybody gets a chance to speak about their views. And last you can do is you can close the discussion with a summary or a conclusion. So you listen to everybody's ideas, opinions, views, and then you summarize and you come to a conclusion. So that is the way where you individually can contribute to a group discussion. What next are the various elements of group discussion we will be discussing in our next video. Till then, please open your textbook and read the group discussion which we discussed now and given on page 166 in your textbook. We shall continue with the latter part in the next video. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.